Alright, we have breaking news top of Prime 5 right now, and this is regarding Thalapathy TVK chief's questioning here in India's national capital regarding the Karur Stampede. The questioning began at around 12:15 p.m., following which Vijay was given a 1-hour lunch break. As we speak, Vijay, the TVK chief, has been questioned for over 4 hours. He was not confronted with any other witnesses during today's questioning. Sources further indicate that he may be questioned about the documentary evidence related to the Karur rally. So far, only statements have been recorded. And this is regarding TVK Chief's Vijay's questioning here in New Delhi over the Karur Stampede. It says Vijay was not confronted with other witnesses, and we're also learning that he was given a 1-hour lunch break after the questioning began at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. For more on this, my colleague Tejshri, who's been tracking this very closely, is now joining me live. Tejshri, what more can you tell us? We are learning that Vijay was not confronted with other witnesses. He was given a 1-hour lunch break. But as we speak, he has been questioned for over 4 hours. Over to you.
Well, absolutely. Let me also tell you that let us also in fact give a quick recap for our viewers that it was 11:50 a.m. when he reached here at the CBI headquarters, from where we are reporting, and NDTV was the only channel tracking him down from the airport to here at the CBI. And in fact, in the visuals also you can see the visuals of the pictures of CBI headquarters, where the questioning of actor turned politician Vijay is underway. Number one. Number two, yes, as you very rightly mentioned, 1 hour lunch break was given to Vijay. Post that, the questioning has begun again. Now if we count, it's been more than 4 to 5 hours that the questioning is still continuing. What we were expecting is that the questioning could end till 5 p.m. but as of now there is no clue so as to if the questioning is so as to how long will the questioning continue, because as of now we are also in fact learning that there is a high possibility that it could continue for next 30 to 40 minutes as well, and depends on whether if the investigating team is satisfied with the answers of the of actor turned politician Vijay, then only he will be able to leave the premises. Otherwise there is a possibility again that he could also be summoned once more if the investigation remains to be incomplete, because remember that there were several witnesses who have already been summoned and questioned by the agencies as well, and also in fact the policemen who were present over there at the very spot on 22nd September when this entire incident unfolded, where 41 people lost their lives, more than 60 people were injured, and in fact this was a very traumatic incident in the recent political history of the state, in the state of Tamil Nadu, right, as far as I can remember. Perhaps that is why it becomes very much important. And in fact it was a speech that it was a political rally that Vijay was going to hold, and then post that we also saw several massive developments unfolding. Now needs to be seen that when the questioning ends and at what time Vijay steps out of this very door. Back to you.
Right, Tejshri. Thanks for getting us the latest. That's my colleague Tejshri joining us live from outside the CBI headquarters. All right, staying on with this story now. Staying on with the story, TVK Chief Vijay is currently in the CBI headquarters in Delhi. He's being questioned by the CBI over the Karur Stampede. His questioning started shortly post-noon. That's what we broke on top of the show. At around 12:15 p.m. in the afternoon is when Vijay's questioning started. Remember, the stampede at a TVK rally in Karur, Tamil Nadu on September 27th had claimed 41 lives. And this is the first time that CBI is questioning Vijay ever since that fatal incident, the stampede, took place in Tamil Nadu. Remember, this questioning comes months ahead of the Tamil Nadu elections. The central agency is now probing various areas, various contours of the Karur Stampede, to name some: alleged mismanagement and violations at the Stampede site on September 27th. So far, the CBI has recorded statements of security and traffic officials and carried out questioning at the TVK headquarters. They have also questioned 2 TVK secretaries and Vijay's driver in connection with the case. Meanwhile, DMK has hit out at Vijay, alleging that the Tamil star wanted to use CBI against DMK, when according to them, it is Vijay himself who is solely responsible for deaths in Karur.
Vijay wanted CBI.
Yes.
Because he thought that the CBI can be used against DMK. But factually, Vijay is the reason for the death. And everybody knows that when a person says that he will address a gathering at 12 o'clock, and people started gathering from 8 o'clock until 7:30 in the evening till when Vijay came, they were waiting in the scorching sun without water and food and fainted. So the reason is Vijay's delay. But they want to push the blame on DMK, where DMK has no role at all to play. Why Vijay came at 7:30, he is not replying. And he wants the case to be put to the CBI. Now he is caught in the CBI. If the state police had inquired, he need not have to go to Delhi.
All are same in front of the law. So let him follow the due diligence of the law. And we hope that the truth emerges once the complete inquiry is being done. Everyone are awaiting for the same. Let the truth emerge, whether it is a planned conspiracy or it is an accident which has costed 41 precious life. Let the truth emerge.
All right, I'm now being joined by my colleagues who have been tracking the story very closely since morning. I'm being joined by Anushka and Tejshri. Anushka, coming to you first. We broke this on top of the show with Tejshri itself that so far only statements have been recorded. It's been close to 4.5 hours since the CBI has been grilling Vijay. What more can you add to this?
Well, that's right, Rahisha. We are seeing that the investigation is going well over 4.5 hours now. He was given a 1-hour lunch break, and he was in fact, confronted. He might be in fact confronted with all the hard evidences that was in fact, added to the day when the Karur Stampede incident took place. Now, what the main question remains here is that several of the Tamil Nadu police officials were questioned here. The Bandobast program was in fact shared with the CBI as to what all instructions were issued to the ground workers by that time. I'd also like to show you what the outside of CBI headquarters looks like. We are seeing that the fans have in fact gathered outside the CBI headquarters. We have been seeing the fan movement throughout the day, where several of the people have come here and have said that they are the supporters of Vijay. Now, since the questioning is in fact going on, we are getting to know that he might be confronted with the evidences, with this, papers, the documents of this whole incident about what all permissions were taken, and did he not know that this kind of crowd swelling would happen, and why was he late for 7 hours? More than 7 hours is what in fact happened that day. The whole rally was about to start around 12 p.m., but then he came around 7 p.m. and had in fact also added another bout of fan crowd that was in fact with Vijay in his modified vehicle, which he had in fact brought, which the CBI had taken into custody and had in fact also measured the whole size of the van and had also collected hard evidences. So far, the videography, the photography, the scene recreation, all has been done by the CBI. It has been covered in two cases. Now we are seeing that the CBI had set up its headquarters, its base camp at Karur temporarily, where they had been in fact questioning the collector, the district collector of Karur district, and we are also seeing that the police superintendent was in fact also questioned in this matter. 7 people have accompanied Vijay today, at the CBI headquarters, where he is in fact right now being questioned about what all did he know, what his movement was like at the day of the stampede, when the stampede took place, what was the reason behind him coming to the rally so late, and did he know, and was it a show of strength that he was, while he was seeing that the crowd was swelling and people were panicking, he continued on with his speech. So these are the line of questions that the police have been in fact asking Vijay. His statement has been recorded, and within the course of the day he might be confronted with all the documentary evidences that came out from the Karur's rally and the campaign that happened that fateful day.
Right, Anushka. We also have Tejshri with us. Tejshri, Anushka, they're giving us lowdown of all the line of questions that CBI has perhaps taken forward. Talked from a 7-hour delay in his arrival to the fact that how did the crowd swell from 10,000 to 25,000. Give us a lowdown to all our viewers as to the line of questioning that CBI has taken so far, because we're also learning that Vijay may be questioned about documentary evidence related to the Karur Stampede as well. Tejshri, if you can hear me. Right, there seems to be some... Right,
well, yes, absolutely. As we're talking that how it's been more than 4.5 hours. Yes, as we were talking, Resha, about how it's been more than 4.5 hours and still the questioning continues. And as Anushka was also rightly pointing out, that there will be several angles that all will be probed, interrogated, investigated. And in fact, there's high possibility that not today, but next and future, that cross-questioning or in fact the witnesses will be cross-questioned so as to what Vijay has said and what the other witness has said. Because remember that he is not the first individual who has been questioned in this entire matter as far as the incident of 27th of September 2025 is concerned. Earlier also there have been many witnesses who have been called for questioning. That also includes in fact includes the policemen of that particular area who were stationed at that point of time, who were responsible for the security. And then questions were also in fact asked to them so as to why there was such a major lapse in the security. Was such a kind of information provided to the higher ups that such a large crowd was going to accumulate or gather over there? And if they had an idea of crowd, the number of crowd could increase from 10,000 and suddenly to 30,000, then what emergency arrangements were made? Quickly, let me also give you a 360-degree idea so as to what is happening over here. Number one, Mominji, show these visuals. This is the visual of the CBI headquarters, where continuously you can see that there's a high security over here. The police personnel are deployed over here. On my left-hand side, now we'll slightly pan the camera and in fact also show the visuals of the barricadings. Then the traffic movement of that area is very much restricted as of now because of the questioning that's going on. Definitely a huge number of large number of people were present over here. There was a huge crowd that gathered some time back, and the fans were also in fact stating that they have been standing over here since 7 a.m. And for fans, let me tell you, Resha, Vijay is just a superstar,
Right.
and he is completely innocent, and he was not at all involved in any way in this entire incident. But as far as investigation is concerned, it has to happen in its own way. So we'll have to see that how it unfolds and whether he will be questioned or summoned for the second time or not. That is also very important to be seen. All the details we'll be giving you here,
Right.
from ground zero.
Right, absolutely. Those were Anushka and Tejshri giving us a lowdown of all that's happening, standing outside the CBI headquarters here in New Delhi. All right, let's now give you a more detailed perspective on CBI's line of questioning so far and Vijay's reaction to all of that. So number one, the first question is, why did Vijay continue? Why did you continue with speech despite people fainting? Then the next big question. You were seen giving water bottles as people fainted, still you did nothing. Why did Vijay do nothing when he saw people fainting there at his Karur's rally? Apart from this, he was 7 hours late to the rally there in Karur. The reason for delay at the venue, why didn't you reach on time? First question, why were you 7 hours late for the rally? Then, was this delay, a 7-hour delay, which is not just a short time, was the delay in order to showcase your strength? And perhaps, why did the program start 7 hours late? The third aspect rather, is the crowd estimate. Was crowd estimate shared with administration? This question is being asked because they had estimated 10,000 people, but that swelled to around 25,000 people. Then, did his party TVK foresee crowd swelling because it perhaps doubled from 10,000 to 25,000? The fourth major aspect is the coordination with the police officers, the coordination with the bandobast team, like our reporters were telling, with the local police there. Was there coordination with the police? Apart from that, was crowd management discussed with the authorities? Because of the lack of crowd management, that led to the stampede there in Karur. Then, about Vijay's movement. First, of course, we told you why was he 7 hours late. Then, was there a planned timeline for movements? Who monitored this? How was Vijay's vehicle allowed to move in dense crowd? Then the chain of command, people who were sitting at the positions of authority and how things took place. First, within TVK, who decides the venue, event and scale? Was any risk or safety assessment also done? And then about the safety arrangements, were basic needs, water, barricades, exits, emergency support, were all of these planned when he was holding a rally in Karur? Then the police coordination on ground. Did the TVK cadre follow police instructions? Were they in link with the local police there in Karur? Then the timeline of arrival and the exit. Now, the CBI perhaps needs exact timeline of Vijay's arrival and movement. Then the permissions. Who organized this event? From where did he sought the permission? Who gave the permission from the authorities? Under what category was the event approved? Then let's talk about the information flow, which is also on the CBI lens. When did you learn of the tragedy that 41 people died who came to attend his rally? And lastly, who informed the TVK chief, Vijay, about the Karur rally stampede? Let's also now tell you about the allegations against Vijay right now. Number one, he fled the rally site soon after stampede. Number two, the allegation number two, showed no remorse, perhaps no responsibility as well. Grossly negligent and poor leadership. These are some of the straight allegations which are being thrown at the TVK chief Vijay, and also lacks empathy for loss of lives. TVK's focus on publicity and not on condolence. Let's take you through TVK's defense allegations right now. What is the TVK party and its chief Vijay have to say? First, allegations are baseless and false. Then they say that the crowd surge from 10,000 to 25,000 was beyond control and beyond expectation as well. Then they say that there was lack of sufficient police deployment there at the rally site. The police officials are responsible for crowd management and not TVK or its chief. And they also say that all these charges are politically driven and motivated. Petitioners did not select the venue, and accident, not culpable homicide. These are some of the defense statements by TVK. Let's tell you more about this now. After the tragic stampede in Karur on September 27th at the TVK rally that we've been telling you here on the show, the party's chief Vijay has now been summoned by the CBI as we speak. He's being grilled by the CBI for over 4.5 hours. But the question right now is, what happened on September 27th, which led to the unfortunate loss of 41 lives in Karur? Our next report telling you more.
Months after Thalapathy Vijay's landmark plunge into politics, tragedy struck. What began as celebration turned into one of the deadliest stampedes of 2025, claiming more than 40 lives. Fan frenzy quickly spiraled into chaos. Actor turned politician Vijay's party TVK began its 38 district tour of Tamil Nadu on September 13th in Tiruchirappalli. With every subsequent rally, the crowds grew substantially in size. On September 27, Vijay held his Meet the People rally in Tamil Nadu's Karur district. Thousands gathered, but Vijay arrived more than 6 hours late, increasing anticipation and intensity. As the superstar arrived, the supporters surged forward, resulting in a crowd crush. The first warning sign occurred when Vijay's microphone failed, and people tried to get closer to hear him. And a final crush happened as his bus began to leave, with people chasing it. 41 innocent civilians lost their lives in the tragic Karur Stampede. Many blamed the poor management of crowds and the inadequate safety measures. But TVK chief Vijay alleged political conspiracy by the ruling DMK.
எங்களுக்கு தரப்பட்ட இடத்துல நாங்கள் போய் அந்த ஸ்பாட்டில் நின்று நாங்கள் பேசிட்டோம். அதை தாண்டி எந்த தவறும் எங்கள் சைடில் நாங்கள் எதுவும் செய்யலை. சிஎம் சார், உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இந்த பழி வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் ஏதாவது இருந்துச்சுன்னா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுங்க. அவங்க மேலே கை வைக்காதீங்க.
The opposition strongly hit back at Vijay, blaming him for the tragedy.
It has happened in Tamil Nadu. And everybody knows, including the court, has been watching that because of Vijay's delay in coming to the spot and making the people for more than 10 hours in the scorching sun without water and food is the cause for the damage. That court also knows.
The Tamil Nadu government announced a probe and the Supreme Court ordered a CBI probe with a supervisory committee to ensure fairness. Following the CBI probe, several TVK functionaries have been questioned in the process. What does the probe hold for Talapati? Will TVK's political debut fall flat? Or will the probe rejuvenate Vijay's election aspirations? Sriram Ganesh, Bureau Report, NDTV.